Oh, hey guys, it's me, Toasted Baby. I'm just sitting here all lonely and depressed because I have no friends. But thankfully, today is Tuesday, which means that Rockstar is releasing not one but two new vehicles. Because I guess the way they're doing it now, there's 11 new vehicles that have been, or I guess 9 now, that have been yet released for this update. And they're doing it in batches instead of one car a week. And today, today is it's a douchey. Oh, fuck. Doozy, fuck! Today, it is a doozy. There are two vehicles today. One of them happens to be the most expensive vehicle that Rockstar has released that is not armed, I guess. So normally, before it was the X80 Proto, which is, it's somewhere down. It's, you know what it is, which was 2.7. This is 2.825. But I mean, then you also have cars like the Oppressor or the Ruiner 2000, which were, I mean, what, 4.8 million for that one. Ruiner is 3.5. This one is a car that you can actually use in normal races. It also happens to be really fucking expensive. So we're going to buy this one to see how it is. I have a feeling it's not going to be very good, just like the rest of the cars in this update. And then the other one that they have happens to be a, I mean, it looks like, the front looks like a Tampa. Let's see if we can find a Tampa. Okay, never mind. It doesn't really look like a Tampa, but it's okay. My autism did flare up a little bit today, but I put some cream on it, and it's under control now, so I am trying to adapt to normal life now. But, so I guess it looks kind of like a Mustang. It's definitely a Mustang from the side. Kind of, I don't know what the, actually, no, that looks like a Camaro. Those side vents? Yeah, that definitely looks like a Camaro now that I think about it. So Mustang, and it is the Vapid ELLIE. I'm guessing that is short for Eleonora from the hit Niccy Cage movie, National Treasure. So let's go ahead and buy this one and see if it can jump the Valley Forge as well. So let's get this one delivered there, and we will head over there and see if we can get these modified and see if they are good and or not. All right, and here they are. So we have the Eleonora from over here, and then we have this, whatever the fuck this thing is. Ooh, look at the light effect on the, because the rims are, oh wait, no, is that just the rim? Oh, okay, that's just the paint on the rim then. Has like this weird thing. So we are going to go ahead and modify the car that people care about most, which is this one, and see what mods and or what else it has for it. All right, and here she blows. So I went with the most ridiculous hood option, or I guess it's an exhaust option, but it also does the blower on the hood instead of making it a hood option. Never mind. So this is an exhaust option, which has the exhaust coming out the hood and the blower. I'm not going to keep it like that. I'm going to go normal, National Treasure movie, because that's totally what this car is from. Let's see how it drives. Like I said before, don't really have any hope for any vehicles from this update actually being good or competitive in a racing situation, which is really all you can use cars for. Mainly because, well, not because I'm sure you've probably heard of the new engine drag thing that has been added to cars. That doesn't really do much, but there are some new flags that have been added. There's 4 of them. I don't know what one of them does. And by the way, people keep wondering where I get all my information from. Brophy1322 on YouTube. He is the one trustworthy YouTube GTA YouTuber that you can actually believe what they say. That's including myself. So believe what he says. He actually goes through the game files and finds all this stuff out. There are 4 new flags that have been added. One, I don't know what it does. 2 of them actually are mostly used in conjunction with each other. One keeps the engine at a red line for longer, and then the other one shifts gears sooner than it normally would. So, like, you can hear how it's kind of slowly shifting, like that. And then, actually, if we, actually, no, it doesn't matter, but the Entity XXR, if you were to put that into a wall and just hold down on the gas like what I was doing in the last video, you can hear it go. That flag does that, so it's to slow down cars. And then the big one that they added was, oh, by the way, this car's, it's okay. I keep forgetting. It's very, very slidey. There's no downforce, or it doesn't seem like there's any downforce, and there's no spoiler option, so it is very tail happy, but then again, it is an old muscle car. Anyway, back to that final flag. It amplifies the suspension bounce. So if you go over a curb, it actually amplifies the bounce that your car does. And it's to counteract the curb boosting. So if any of you guys race in this game or know about the game, then curb boosting has been a thing for a while. And it's when you, like if you drive over a curb, it actually causes your car to rev higher. and therefore increasing speed. So if you want to see cars accelerating quickly, like by going over bumps, that's what curb boosting does. And that new flag is meant to counteract it. I don't know why they're doing it now, considering curb boosting has been in the game since its release, and Rockstar doesn't go back and retroactively fix cars unless there's a bug like the Turismo Classic and Cheetah Classic, like the suspension geometry bug where the car would just spin out randomly. And then the new Viserys, they fixed the bug with that was causing the crazy super speed. But stuff like the Pariah, which is still crazy super fast, all the other cars that, you know, have issues with them, that are slow as hell or fast as hell, they don't fix them. So my guess, and what everyone's guess is they are testing ways to eliminate curb boosting for the next GTA. Because so far, none of these cars are very competitive in this new update. So, yeah, especially the NTD XXR is a shining example of what they're doing. Just try driving that car over just regular city roads and see how much it just kind of flies around. And then put it into a wall and just floor it, and you can hear it hitting the red line and then shifting lower. And that's what they do. Anyway, this other piece of shit car, let's get this one modified. All right, here she is. So, actually, I kind of like the spoiler options for this one. You can get lit, I guess, is the option for the front springs. So those do light up. I think it's kind of lit in here, so we don't know. Looks like the headers and all the intake pipes and stuff are also changed with the paint. And then also, I think this is a first for any vehicle in... Oh, why am I... Okay. Okay. I think this is a first for any vehicle in this game. When you actually do the window tint, it does the windshield as well. So usually the windshield doesn't change with the tint, but this one it does. But I just did, actually I'm going to do light smoke just because I want it a little bit dark, but I do want to show off my gorgeous interior along with those lit springs because as the young boys say, it is lit, bro. Yeah. So let's go ahead and exit to ground and see if this car is any good. Again, like I was saying, I don't expect it to be just because all of the new vehicles and most likely all new vehicles going forward are going to have those attribute flag. Oh, it's electric. Oh, okay. So yeah, all new vehicles most likely going forward are going to have those attribute flags. Although since this one is electric, it doesn't have those engine rev and shifting. Okay. Oh, this is floaty. The engine shifting and the engine rev one, but it definitely has that spring compression thing to it because look. You just look at it going over these bumps. It's electric, so it has... Actually, let's do it a flat line because... Oh, shit, the wheels light up, too! Holy spit, brand bomb. Okay, so here, and... Yeah. Ooh. That's really not that good. Wow. Okay, that felt really slow, especially to something compared to like the Coil Cyclone, which has really... Actually, most electric vehicles have really good acceleration. This one does not have very good acceleration, and it's kind of feels slow. Not gonna lie. Well, I mean, it's definitely floaty around the corners. That bouncing thing is not giving it any help, but for $2.8 million, I mean, it should become to be expected from Rockstar at this point, but for something this expensive, it is not worth it. Like, especially when you could buy something like the Wagner for half the price, which is just a god-tier vehicle. Or even the RE7B, which is still a couple hundred grand. Or actually, the Autark is still really good. Sorry, Autism. But yeah, I don't really, unless you have the money and like the way this car... I mean, it looks fucking baller, but... Jesus Christ. The price figure does not match the performance. So, yeah. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for this update. These are the two vehicles you can get. $2.825 million for that one. What was this one? $535, something like that? I think it was about $535. $565. I suck. Anyway, definitely don't recommend this one. Wait for Brophy to do his testing because he's very consistent and actually very good. But I don't expect that one to be very high up on the tree. This one, it's really floaty. Is it a muscle car or a sport classic? Let's see. It is a muscle car, actually. Okay. We will see about this one. So hold your hats for this one. The other one, just really don't even bother at this point. So, yeah, that'll do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned a thing or two or nothing. And I will see you in the next video.